Good Saturday noon, everybody. Been a little over a week since I was back over here to the trail cam set up. I had that really nice camp earlier in the week at the fire tower. Really nice ride around between the lakes. And you can't even see my path over here anymore. I'm going to trade out the card and make a little walk over to the hideout. Look at all this greenery, man. Getting thicker every day. Hope I'm not shaking y'all to death. Let's head back up to the little pond. What do you think? I believe everybody around here is mowing their lawn today. Last time I came over and reset it, I said I was going to move it down to Alpha Camp, and I believe I will. I just noticed on the camera there a little muddy spot, and it's sitting kind of sideways. I probably caught a picture of a deer butt again. Alright, let's grab that thing, and actually we're going to head back into the hole over there. Next time around, that'll be the trail cam view. They've been coming in right over there, and the little trail still goes out over that way, so they're still coming through. Let me change out the card and wipe the rest of the mud or dust or whatever that is. Something brushed up against it over there. Probably that same old deer. And then we'll put some deer snacks there on the fire reflector. And put a little deer snack there on the fire reflector. And spun a little bit through the grass hither and yon. I'm sure they'll find them. Somebody will find them. Got the camera set. And we're going to hike out of here. Follow the deer tracks. Let me stop right here for just a minute. And there it is. Made the little red light flash. That means it's working. Now let's head on over to the hideout. I think it's just about gotten about as green as it's going to down here, don't you think? I'm actually following a little deer path right up here to the hideout. So they're still coming around. Yeah. Got a little TeePee business today. Yeah. Let's see how that turns out. Now, besides the usual road noise here, which is no more than usual, I'm apparently downwind from at least 3 people mowing their yard today. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Can't say that I blame them at all. I'm outside. It's supposed to be up to about 75 degrees today, give or take a little bit. We've had rain the last 2 days, not so much yesterday. Just enough the ground's kind of smushy over here. It's been raining a lot, folks. So I came over today not only to trade out the trail cam card, but also I kind of finished the TeePee. We'll see when we get it out. But I did do one thing. I folded it just a little bit different and rolled it up. Of course, when you do it in the living room, it's always a little bit tighter than it is out here, but still, you know, that's not a bad piece to carry around for 2 people to sleep in comfort, completely out of the weather. I hope my vent came out right. Not too sure. All the way to tails to get it set up. And that's what I'm going to do right now. First thing I'm going to do here, I didn't do it at the house, and I didn't take all the string that's holding the tripod together, so brought a little chunk of beeswax, linseed oil mix, nice little chunk, and I'm going to coat all the 550 cord holding everything together. My owl buddy's here today. Cool. Now that I put the extra grommets around the bottom, every 1.5 feet, 18 inches give or so, it takes more than 14 pigs, but 14 is all I brought with me, so that's what you'll get today. Not sure about the rest of you guys, but when I get to this stage putting mine up, I just have to start moving everything out and getting it arranged. Doesn't ever seem to go up correctly the first time. My vent wasn't hardly as crooked as I thought it was going to be. It's several specifically set layers of Gorilla tape. I can stay in on it here. And I made it so that when we get it tight, you should be able to put a stick in there and keep it open. Yeah. And there again, I used part of the old screen house. Let me get on in here. There we go. Yeah. A nice little bit of ventilation in the top. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. That height there is just about 6.5 feet. I can stand up inside just fine. In the middle, of course. I keep the old rubber bee over here. Thought I'd use it kind of for comparison sizing and everything. You see it laying stretched out there. I think that is, it's either 74 or 76 inches long. So there's plenty of room for 3 of those in here right now, I think. I'm going to lower the top down just a few inches, and I think it'll help me take up the slack on the outside. I hope so. That'll give us just a little more room on the inside. That's not exactly the overlap that I want just yet. But I'm going to take a break. Been around it a few times. And I lowered the middle down almost 4 inches, about 4 inches. Stretching up nice and tight though, I like that. To get some more stakes and hit these in between holes, it'll be here. With this particular pitch here, I did have one extra stake, and I opened up the vent there. So I put that stake right down at the bottom of that one to keep it pulled nice and tight. Don't look too bad. That actually gave it some more room inside. It's kind of hard to tell for you guys. I can see it here, but I know you guys would have an issue with it. Next time I come over, I'll actually bring a tape measure and quit guessing about the dimensions on this. And now I need a drink of tea, and a pull or two off the pipe wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Sat here in this nice little breeze this afternoon. Opened up the hobo shack, let it air out. Nothing had tried to tear its way into it. A couple little spots holding water over there I'm going to have to take care of though. Reasonably quiet today. Not bad at all. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Well, boys and girls, right, wrong, or indifferent, here it is. Took a little bit longer than I wanted, but I think it come out pretty nice. I'm going to have the first pipe in here. I'm going to leave this set alone. It's just about 18 inches over my overlap that I wanted, but that's all right. It's going to stretch out. Sun will take care of that. I think I'm going to whittle me some pegs and go ahead and peg down the other grommets that I put in it, so that it'll stretch a little more even like. I think it's going to make a pretty good place to spend the night myself. And that ain't a bad view out the back there. Well, not the back. That would be the front. Vent looks like it's holding up, and I can actually feel air coming through that vent right now. So we'll be doing good. We'll have enough leaks around the bottom and at the door when you put a wood stove in here. I think it'll draw well. That's another thing yet to see. We got a lot more hot weather to go yet, don't we, folks? See? Not too bad of you. Of course, this winter it'll be gray out there again, huh? Sometimes I like it like that. I'm pleased how the vent came out. Whittled me a nice stick. Yeah. Rounded the ends off of it. You guys are wondering how I put that together. I put that bottom piece on the tarp where I wanted it, and then I cut a line in it the distance I wanted. And on the back side of the tarp, on the inside of the tarp, with the sticky hanging out, I overlapped a piece about a 1/2 inch up in the top. And then with it laying flat, excuse me, I pulled the flap down and added a piece on the outside the same length. Now, I know it's going to stretch. It's duct tape. It's not going to be sticky where it's at right now next week, but I planned on that. But I think before I leave here today, it's open just a little bit more than I wanted, really. Height-wise, I mean. I think I'm going to put one more row of Gorilla Tape across that top, across the arch, just to give it a little more coverage when the rain starts coming down. And that's probably happening Tuesday, I think they're saying. I just cut some sticks. I'm not going to get much of a focus there, I don't think. Yeah. Cut some sticks and put them in every other grommet. Not too bad. I like that a little better. Got a little more of a hood on it. It's going to have to rain pretty hard. Next time I come over, I'm going to bring a grommet, and I'll put it right in the middle of that and draw it down to this peg down here. And that'll keep any water from coming in there unless she starts raining sideways. Down here in these trees, I hope it don't start doing that. I got her pulled around, buttoned down. Like I say, I'll bring my grommet kit. Yeah, put another grommet right down there. When we get the final stretch and set on it, I'm gonna bring some 1/4 inch pieces of rebar over here for stakes, rather than the tent pegs. For right now, they're holding pretty good. You guys let me know down in the comments what you think about that. I wanted it a little bigger. I know next time how to do it. There'll probably be another one back here. well, to take that one's place. Right now, I'm thinking more about the hobo shack here behind me. I want to come over and do an overnight. Probably not going to be this coming week. Maybe next weekend. Might be able to come over and do the trail cam since I moved it over to the Alpha Camp spot. We'll see what it's got on there. I didn't look at these pictures that was there. I don't know how many's in it, but I'll show you what's good at the end. Oh, this was a really good day. I enjoyed this. Starting to warm up a little bit. I'm thinking it's close to 80 degrees over here in the woods. Decent little breeze though. Kind of see the smoke moving. Yeah, this thing was still dry. I like that. They got a couple of spots of standing water that I'm going to have to take care of. That's not a big deal. I'll look for that anyway. Probably going to have the same issue over there on the TeePee. Probably wind up trenching around both of them. Kind of thought about that to start with anyway. Well, this weekend, as everybody knows, is Mother's Day coming up tomorrow. I want to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day and a safe one. And all you guys out there, be kind to your mom. I'd like to have mine back. But you guys have a safe and happy one. And I'll get back to you probably next weekend. Till then, everybody, just waiting for the next big adventure.